matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Edwards. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Kansas State. They couldn't stop him there.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
As the first down is still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run that hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter.
Kansas State 7, Notre Dame 3.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Johnson. And the completion made. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Wildcats line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Receiver in motion now. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. You made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points. He'll
call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Boy, a risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows you to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 3.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Touchdown, Irish. The special teams produce a score. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before it breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Can he get there on the ground? And it works. The first down to the 35.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Here he goes. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Now here's the toss play. Fights through a tackle. Good enough for first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. You're going to throw the ball? Man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kansas State, 13.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Single back takes the handoff. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Tight end goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Johnson. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Kansas State, 13.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go. Terrier.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On the flag. Brings up second down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Big throw caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
For Wildcats.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Tuna. Pound 55 wheat.
To throw, it's Johnson. Bringing pressure. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances. This guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Quarterback on the sneak. Picks up one. That's a first down for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long here. Looks like the defense is set up expecting a run call. Looking for a gap. It's low. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Punt team ready to boot it away. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, it's Edwards. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's